All right, you can see I'm up at the top end. I've got me an old popcorn bucket here, using an old turkey baster. And see, I'm pulling out, look at some of this old brake fluid here. I'm trying to get this, as much of this old out so I can start refresh, push fresh through the system, but this is quite old. And I want to speed the process up a little bit, so we'll go ahead and draw it down. You don't want to empty this totally, because I don't want to introduce any air into the brake system, but I do want to sort of get what I can here with this baster and start pushing that fresh in as soon as possible. All right, hopefully this is helpful. Again, this is an 06 Silverado Chevrolet. Okay, I'm using a 10 millimeter, and I'm down here now. I'm going to bleed these brakes. You can see how old that is, that fluid. I'm sure it's probably they've probably never been bled. It's a 2006 Chevy Silverado 1500. And you can see I've got my bottle hooked here on the side, and there's a rhythm to this process. When I crack that bleeder valve, I'll have a helper push the brake in that'll push the fluid out. Then I'll close the valve and have them let go of the pedal. And I'll do that process over and over. At the same time, I'll go up every once in a while and fill that reservoir. I'm gonna keep doing this until I get clear fluid. And I'm gonna have to do both sides of the vehicle. So here's the process here. Essentially, crack it open. All right, push the brake. You can hear it pushes the fluid out. Close that valve. All right, let off. And that's the process. And repeat yourself. Like I say, go up top and refill every once in a while. And start with a brand new container of .3 fluid. That's what this uses for these 99, at least through 99 through 2006 on these vehicles, and probably earlier or later years too. All right, bleeding the brakes. I'm on the front side now. I'm on the passenger side at the moment. All right, now when you get to the rear, back here you got drum brakes. You're going to change to an 8 millimeter bleeder valve wrench. You're going to need an 8 millimeter back here. It's the same process. You can see I've got my drain hose on there. I've got my 8 millimeter, and I got a helper. Okay, I'm going to crack it open. All right, push down, and then tighten it. Okay, let off. And when I'm pushing down, it's pushing that brake fluid out in this reservoir. When I get that full, then I'll call it quits. But I've filled the reservoir up front. The main reservoir, I've overfilled it actually. So I'm going to drain down, and I'm getting all that old out and flush it in new. That's all it is to it.